Late blooming to the end of time, cause I've been really making moves. Only kick it with a few. Money calling coming through. All of these blessings, all of the amazing things, all of these waiting for. You better live it all, you better live it all.
Hey, it's Blaze, and today we are gonna make Shaquille O'Neal for today's video. This is what I'm most psyched up about. They've been bragging about how mashing is back in NBA 2K20, and I'm sorry, it feels good that like being big, being strong, being juicy, and it's pure dominant is back into the game. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and let's break the pie chart that we are going to be using on Shaquille O'Neal. Alright, so the pie chart that we are going to be using is going to be 4 down. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 down. It's going to be half defensive and rebounding and then half finishing itself. You can see it as being majorly finishing, then half rebounding, half defense, half playmaking, and like the other BS is going on. But anyway, that is going to be the pie chart, and now we're going to move to the physical stats. Shaq, I mean, no crap, he's one of the strongest players of all time, one of the fastest as far as big men are concerned, and vertical, not so much. I would like to keep it balanced, but in the case of this year's 2K terms, being strong, being big as Shaq, you are going to need to sacrifice the vertical in order to get that. So we are going to be going to major strength, low vertical, but then high agility. So as you can see, we still have 95 strength, 63 speed, 56 acceleration, 46 vertical, which is solid if you're going for a Shaq build, as in being very big and very strong. In my opinion, sacrificing a little bit of vertical for 95 strength is insane, right? So we are going to be going with that. Alright, so now we got the achievements. Give me a few minutes to set things up and we'll be good to go. Awesome. Okay, so now we are officially done with the attributes for Shaquille O'Neal. As you can tell, we have done a lot of different changes. I'll explain to you what I did and why I did it. So we'll start with finishing. So obviously Shaq is never going to be a shooter, but this is why I did what I did. The more attributes that you have in one category, the more badge slots that you are going to have. So previously, he only has 14 badges for finishing if the close shot is at 0, right? No attributes, no stats whatsoever. So, but if you increase it, you get finishing badges all the way up to 18, which is basically just another Hall of Fame badge that you could have. And I took it off of free throw. I took it off a little bit off of mid-range. I took a little bit off of lateral quickness and perimeter defense. And I took a little bit off of ball control, obviously. Actually, matter of fact, we changed some real quick. We put that on post hook right there. Make sure it's 80. No point having +1 for ball control. Anywho, so that's why I did what I did. As you can see, playmaking and accuracy. Those 6 playmaking badge slots are going to come in handy for the badge I'm going to be talking to you about later. It's going to be crucial for Shaquille O'Neal because, like I said, how dominant he is going to be drawing a lot of double teams. Mid-range is 62. You can still knock it down. Free throw, 62. If you have a good free throw animation, won't be a problem for you to knock those down with that specific rating. Interior defense, 88. Block, 88. Rebounding stats, 86 and 87. Absolutely insane. Wild quick is 46, which is not bad whatsoever. Post move is 77. And like I said, his post hook is going to be 80. Fadeaway is not going to be as important because of how OP his slashing stats are in the game. So with all of that being implemented, now it's time for the next step. Alrighty, awesome. This is a fun part. This is where we get to see, you know, Shaq for real. Like I said, he doesn't look like Shaq because after you originally make your MyPlayers look, you can't go back and change it. So, gonna have to move on and gonna have to implement his body shape into the game. Now, I do have a small theory about, I think body shape actually does matter in 2K, but I'm still developing my hypothesis. So, I still have to test it out and everything. I'm making build videos right now, but when I do figure that out, I will upload a video on it. If I already uploaded it, there'll be a card right here for you, popping up on the screen right now. Otherwise, like I said, the bodies you're gonna go, it's gonna be burly Shaq, big and thick, you know, big bone. He had a big bone, not ripped, not skinny and ripped, big bone type of look. You feel me? All right, so we're gonna click that up. Awesome. Now for the height. Listen carefully to what I'm right now about to say, because it's very, very crucial to whether or not your build is gonna be great or not. All right. Now look at the speed, and the difference is when I do this, right? 7 feet to 7'1", minus 6 speed. 7'1", 7'2", minus 5 speed. 7'2", 7'3", minus 7 speed, right? Now look at this. 7 feet tall to 6'11", plus 7 speed, 6'11", 6'10", only plus 3, and plus 3, and so forth. So, with Shaquille O'Neal, we are going to be going with this height of 6'11", because it's only 1 inch, and the only worry that I would have having this build right here at center is that about rebounding, right? Rebounding and defense. But with Shaquille O'Neal, his rebounding and blocking and defensive stats is already super, super high, and he gets plus 7 speed for dunking, and plus 2 to acceleration, and an increase in vertical. On top of that, he does get a large boost in driving layup, driving dunk plus 5, plus 2 mid-range, plus 1 3-point, plus 2 free throw, and plus 2 passing accuracy, plus 1 ball handling, and takes literally no decrease in anything whatsoever, besides the fact that he's only going to be 1 inch shorter, and minus 2 interior defense, and minus 1 blocking stats. But, like I said, when we have 18 defensive, but when we have so many badge slots to where we can make up for those decreases in blocking interior defense, there's really no harm in making your player minus 1 inch to get that plus 7 speed boost, which is absolutely insane. I'm gonna say it's now any center or power forward build I'm making this year, it's gonna be a minimum of 6'11" to get that speed boost, because that is just absolutely insane of a boost. Now for the weight, it's gonna be a small increase in weight. It's only gonna be a meager 6 pounds, and the reason this is because we take nothing off acceleration, nothing off vertical, nothing off anywhere else, but we get a plus 1 to interior defense. So not only are you increasing your weight and getting a boost, but you're not taking a decrease anywhere else with the Shaquille O'Neal build. Literally nothing else is being decreased, but you're getting a boost in interior defense. So the decrease that we just got in decreasing our height, we just gained back in interior defense. So only decrease that we took was in blocking stats. So like I said, 250 is gonna be your weight for the Shaquille O'Neal build. But like I said, because it's all the positive, nothing negative, simple as that. Moving on. So now for the wingspan, this is gonna be like something major. It's gonna happen here. We're gonna increase it, max it out all the way to a 93-inch wingspan. I'll tell you why. It's because of a mid-range of a 64 and a 61. It's only a difference of 1 skill gap barrier, which is not that big of a difference, because the only time you're shooting mid-ranges is when you're wide open. As I affect you whatsoever. 3-point shot down to a 33, irrelevant. Post moves -2 from a 77 to a 75. That is not within the skill gap barrier. It's still in the same skill gap, even though it's -2 short. So like I said, it's not a big issue for me. But you do get a +5 in block between a 87 and a 92, which is a difference of 2 skill gaps. In case you know what a skill gap is, basically, it's a 3-point barrier to where you do see a difference in your ratings. So let's say you have a 93 pointer and you go to a 93 3-pointer, you are gonna notice a difference, whereas a 91 to a 92 is it's not gonna change in the game whatsoever. So like I said, 87 to 92, that's a 2 gap barrier just to what? Go down in -3 in mid-range and a -2 in the post move, when most of the time you are going to be slashing down low and defending larger builds than you being 6'11". I'll take all the help that I can get on that aspect of Shaquille O'Neal, aka mine's game. Now in 2K20, defense seems not as good as last year, whereas rebounding seems like the exact same thing that has been every single year. My opinion, if you're a good glass and you don't need help to see where the ball is going, and then as long as you box out, you're getting a board, especially when our rebounding stats so high. I don't see an issue, or I don't see a probable cause in getting Glass Cleaner as our takeover. That being said, we are going to be getting a Return takeover just because defense is not as good as it has been in previous years. So obviously having that rim takeover is going to be a tremendous help in the paint, being, you know, a rim protector. Now we do have our archetype for this year, and that is going to be Paint Beast, which is what Shaquille O'Neal has always been. As you can tell, these are players that have always been compared to Shaquille O'Neal, Hassan Whiteside, Andre Drummond, Clint Capella. But the difference is here is that, yes, we have Shaquille O'Neal, but he's 6'11", he can shoot the mid-range, and he's solid everywhere else. So, like I said, total dub here. I love this archetype name too, by the way. Paint Beast is what describes Shaquille O'Neal in every single aspect of his game. Okay, now we are going to be able to choose our badges that is going to pay off in our total build thus far. You cannot see that. You can see at the top of the screen right there. We have 23 for defense and rebounding, 6 for playmaking, 1 for shooting, and 18 for finishing badges. Without further ado, let's get into the badges that we are going to be using with this build. For this portion of the video, just so I don't get in front of any of the important details, I will be having face cam off for this portion of the video. Now, the first badge we are going to have is going to be Showtime, which gives a boost to take over mirrors after completing a highlight play. A personal belief, I feel like every single player should have this ability. That way, anytime that any member of your team does make a highlight play, you all get a boost to your takeover for, you know, in no time. Somebody will get takeover very, very quickly. Now, next one is going to be Giant Slayer, with Shaquille O'Neal being 6'11" on his build, facing taller opponents, which is going to happen a lot, especially in the park scene. This is going to help a lot in boosting that attribute and that shock and test boost that they will have on you. But the next one that we're going to have is going to be Silver Putback Boss. Which why it's helpful is because a lot of times, with especially being Shaquille O'Neal's rebounding stats, this is going to help a lot of rebounding and putting back the ball for, you know, obvious reasons. Get a board, he can put it back easily. Then we are going to be having Back Down Punisher, which is increase the chance of a player successfully backing down their opponents. This badge, combined with 95 strength, combined with the Hall of Fame version, is gonna be absolutely insane with backing down your opponents. If you do get a mismatch, GG. If you're not facing someone who has like a rim type of archetype of some kind of combination, you will be scoring every single possession, especially when you have Hall of Fame Back Down Punisher and Hall of Fame Contact Finisher and Hall of Fame Deep Hooks. Now, I don't know if you see his animation or not so far in the game, but there's an animation that you can get where if Hall of Fame Back Down Punisher, you can back down your opponent to the paint, come right back out for a deep hook that makes it increasingly harder for them to contest a shot. Like I said, Back Down Punisher, they come down in the paint super, super low because they're getting pushed by your badge. You come right back out with the Hall of Fame deep hook, it will be green every time, especially when you have that 1-2 combo of having Hall of Fame Back Down Punisher and Hall of Fame deep hooks. Makes you super OP in the paint every single possession, therefore being a force to be reckoned with. Alright, so now it's time for the shooting badge. We only have one potential upgrade for this, so we're going to have to make the best that we can make out of this. Personally, I don't think catch and shoot is that viable this year. With that being said, I am going to be going with Hot Zone Hunter for Shaquille O'Neal for his prime reason is that I would much rather get a +3 to +4 boost for being in my hot zone with Shaquille O'Neal compared to having catch and shoot, because keep in mind, with your build being is what it is, of being a paint boss or paint beast, they are not going to guard you at mid-ranges, and they're definitely not going to be expecting you to have a solid mid-range game. Whereas a catch and shoot, I mean, if they're going to close out on you, then yes, I mean, for all means, get that badge. But majority of the time, they're not going to think that you can shoot, which is why Hot Zone Hunter is going to combat that ideology that with your build and your archetype, you're not going to be able to shoot the mid-range very effectively. Awesome. Now, with the playmaking section of your badges, this is where stuff does get very, very crucial, and this can truly be a game changer, whether you want to believe it or not. First badge we're going to get is Bronze Quick Step. In case you don't know what this badge does, it gives you a boost on blow-by animations. It has been confirmed with Mike Wang himself. And, like I said, the description says it provides more explosive first steps out of triple threat and size-ups, which basically means that off the catch, you do get a faster first step off that original bounce off. So basically when you catch the ball, you fake pass a few times, you drop down the dribble, you can easily get past the 5-man guarding you and get an easy driving dunk with that 80 driving dunk that we did get earlier. Next is going to be Silver Break Starter. For obvious reasons, you are a glass cleaner and a rim, so getting those rebounds, be able to pass it down deep will be crucial to getting a lot of easy buckets. Next is going to be Gold Needle Threader. Let me tell you why. With how strong that Shaquille O'Neal's post game is going to be, it's going to be very, very crucial to be able to pass out of double team situations, which is where this does come in handy, because as soon as someone blitzes towards you or tries to double you, you're going to be able to make that pass out to the man that you're trying to get the ball to for a wide open 3, which I believe is an amazing ability and an amazing badge that a lot of people are just not really going to be thinking about when they're making their builds. Fantastic! Now it is time for the fun part of this situation. Oh my, I'm so excited for this. Alright, so first one is going to be Bronze Moving Truck, which is this basically, it strengthens the defense's ability to move people around in post. I'll be explaining all these badges after I get done listing what I did get. So we're going to get Silver Rim Protector, Gold Intimidator, Gold Off-Ball Pest, Gold Heart Crusher, Gold Box, Hall of Fame Defensive Leader, and Hall of Fame Brick Wall. Now, for Brick Wall and Defensive Leader, you being the OP build that you are on a team, Hall of Fame Brick Wall is crucial for setting screens, obviously, for your point guard and getting him open. Then Hall of Fame Defensive Leader, I believe, is going to be one of the most crucial badges that you can have on your team. Because in case you are not aware, have you not seen my Steph Curry build, I will tag it right now in the video. Hall of Fame Defensive Leader is going to be crucial because, like I said, if you have Steph Curry build on your team, has very weak defense, you can just strengthen that defense just a little bit to make the biggest difference in your team. Why would you want to affect yourself as one person when you can help out the other 4 players on your team at the same time? Then obviously, for Gold Intimidator and Bronze Moving Truck, post-move lockdown seemed very crucial, but from what I've heard, Intimidator covers both the post moves and this regular driving layups and dunks in general. With Bronze Moving Truck, that's going to help get those push-off animations that I believe will just be a bigger difference as having Bronze post-move lockdown. Silver Rim Protector and Gold Box. With the Shaquille O'Neal stats the way it is, having 88 rebound and 87 block, I believe that you don't need the highest badges to make the maximum bit of difference. I believe it's kind of overboard, especially with having Rim Protector on Silver. You have 92 block. Your rating and badge should not be that high when you can make a bigger difference in having Defensive Leader Hall of Fame, or let's say Brick Wall Hall of Fame, or Off-Ball Pest. Which is my next topic, is you are going to be able to use your body and bump people who are trying to get past you into the paint or trying to get an open shot and drain their stamina when they bump into you. This is going to be a crucial badge because you're just, to keep it simply, you're gonna be a pain in the ass. Like, you're gonna be a pain in the ass because you're gonna be out here bumping into everybody. They can't get any open looks because you're big. And keep in mind, our size is bulky as a center. So our surface area, it's going to be a lot easier to hit somebody and to bump them with off-ball pests. Keep that in mind. Last but not least, it's going to be Heart Crusher. Decreases opponents' takeover meter when achieving a highlight play on defense. keep in mind, with you being a player that you are, and the defensive and paint anchor that you are, being what your archetype is in Paint Beast, it is going to be awesome for you to help out your team the way you do, having Hall of Fame defensive leader and Gold Heart Crusher. If you're somebody who does not play with the best centers out there that there is, you know, in general, being a bunch of casuals, this will be a great build just for you to help out your team, but also just to be a paint beast. And yeah, that's really about it. With all of that completed, as you can see, we did get 5 Hall of Fame badges. We got 5 gold badges. We got 5 silver and 2 bronze. As time goes on, as you are 99 overall, you do get that upgrade in badges. If it's the same this year, no information has been released on what the benefits of being 99 overall is, but I'm sure by the time you see this video, it's later on in the year, you are gonna know what that boost is for 99. That's gonna be the end for today's video. If you did enjoy, make sure to drop a like, subscribe down below if you are new. I'll be dropping multiple build videos, and then I'll also be dropping a lot of badge review videos, just so you know which badges are the best and which badges are simply just not the best. As always, good day, adios, and good night. Peace. Love each and every one of you, and all of you have a fantastic rest of your day. Thank you for watching my video. I appreciate it. Look to 100K subscribers, and y'all have a good day. Peace.